Tonight, you do not need to become someone else by force. You do not need to struggle your way into change. You do not need to prove that you are worthy of peace of rest or of a new beginning. All you are being asked to do tonight is soften, to loosen your grip on the day, to let the outer world grow quiet enough that your inner world can finally be heard. Because sleep is never just sleep. Sleep is a sacred opening. It is a hidden passage between what you repeat unconsciously and what you choose to plant deliberately. And tonight, as your body grows still and your waking mind begins to dim, the deeper part of you remains open, impressionable, and listening. This is where transformation becomes natural. Not through pressure, not through strain, not through trying harder than you did before, but through gentle acceptance, through the feeling of already being safe enough to receive something new. Tonight's meditation is an invitation to open the subconscious softly, to regulate the body tenderly, and to prepare your inner world to welcome a deeper truth about who you are becoming. So for these moments, let nothing be required of you. Let this simply be a return to your breath, a return to your body, a return to the quiet place within you where a new self can be received more easily than it can ever be forced. And if you wish to journey with me again on nights like this, you may subscribe now and place your intention in the comments, perhaps with the simple words, "I am ready," allowing that choice to settle into your field even before sleep fully arrives. For now, there is nowhere else to be, nothing else to solve, only this moment and the gentle possibility that by the end of this night, something deep within you will have already begun to shift. Now begin by bringing your awareness to the breath, not to change it all at once, but to notice it. Notice the air moving in. Notice the air moving out. Notice that even without your constant attention, life has been breathing you all day, and it is still breathing you now. Let that be comforting. Let that remind you that not everything requires effort. Some things are healed by allowing. Some things are healed by relaxing into what is already supporting you. Now breathe in slowly for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold softly for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale gently for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale slowly and smoothly as if you were drawing in calm itself. Hold it lightly without tension. And then release long and easy, as though the body were exhaling the weight of the entire day. Continue in this rhythm, each breath like a quiet tide rolling in, each exhale like the tide rolling back out, taking effort, noise, and inner pressure with it. As you breathe, bring your attention now to the center of your chest. Not the physical heart alone, but the energetic space around it, the quiet inner chamber where emotion, memory, safety, and identity all seem to meet. Imagine there a soft golden light, faint at first, like the first glow of dawn before sunrise. With each inhale, that light becomes a little warmer, a little brighter, a little fuller. With each exhale, it spreads more gently through the chest, through the ribs, through the shoulders, through the throat, down the arms, into the hands. You do not have to visualize perfectly. You only need to feel the suggestion of warmth, the possibility of light, the sense that something inside you is becoming more coherent, more settled, more unified. Continue breathing with the heart. Inhale through the chest as though the heart itself were breathing. Hold for a moment in stillness. Then exhale from the heart as though calm were radiating from within you in all directions. The mind begins to notice this. The nervous system begins to trust this. The body begins to believe that it is no longer being chased by the day. And as that trust grows, the breath becomes more nourishing, more intelligent, more regulating. There is a kind of inner harmony that happens when the heart is no longer guarded and the mind is no longer pushing against the present moment. When thought softens and feeling softens, the whole system begins to communicate more clearly. It is as if the static between different parts of you begins to clear. The heart sends a steadier signal. The mind becomes less scattered. The body stops bracing. You become more available to peace, and because you become more available to peace, you become more available to suggestion, to identity, shift to deep internal change. This is why calm matters. This is why feeling matters. A truth gently felt enters deeper than 1,000 words repeated in tension. So remain here for a little while, breathing slowly, breathing evenly, breathing with the heart. Imagine the golden light in your chest becoming broader, now filling the entire torso. It reaches the spine, it reaches the belly, it reaches the neck and face. It wraps around you like a warm field, soft and intelligent, like being held by an invisible kindness. The more you breathe here, the more your inner waters become still. And in that stillness, the subconscious begins to listen without resistance. Now allow this growing calm to move through the entire body, from the top of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet. You do not need to make the body relax all at once. You are simply guiding it, inviting it, reassuring it that it is safe enough now to let go in layers. Begin at the scalp. Feel the tiny muscles there loosening as if a gentle warmth were moving across the top of the head, dissolving any hidden tension you did not realize you were carrying. Let that softness spread across the forehead, smoothing the skin, widening the inner space behind the brow. The forehead no longer needs to think so hard. The mind no longer needs to reach so far. Let the muscles around the eyes grow soft and heavy. Your eyes can rest now. They do not need to scan, analyze, anticipate, or guard. Let the eyelids feel comfortably weighted like silk curtains settling at the end of the day. Let the cheeks soften. Let the mouth unclench. Let the jaw gently part if it wishes to. Let the tongue rest naturally. All the effort stored in the face begins to drain away, and with it, the subtle effort of maintaining your daytime self. Now bring that soft awareness into the neck and throat. Let the throat open and relax, free from everything it has had to hold back, swallow down, or keep inside. Let the neck release its stiffness. Imagine a warm current flowing slowly down from the base of the skull into the throat and shoulders, and as it moves, it tells the body you are safe now. You are held now. You do not need to brace anymore. Let the shoulders drop. Feel how much they may have been carrying without being asked. Let that burden slide off as if invisible bags are being lifted away from you. Let the upper arms grow heavy. Let the elbows soften. Let the forearms rest. Let the wrists loosen. Let the palms open gently. Let every finger uncurl into stillness. Your arms no longer need to reach for anything. Your hands no longer need to hold everything together. They can rest. They can be empty. They can trust. Now bring your awareness to the chest. Feel the breath moving there with ease. Let the chest be soft, open, unguarded. Let the rib cage expand without resistance and settle without collapse. Let the heart space remain warm and luminous, steady and quiet. Then allow the awareness to move down into the upper back, the mid-back, the lower back, inviting each layer of muscle to unwind. Imagine the whole spine bathed in comfort, as though each vertebra were being gently supported by warm water. The back no longer needs to defend. It no longer needs to hold old weight. It can soften into support. Let the belly relax completely. Let it be round if it wants to be loose, if it wants to be soft, if it wants to be. There's no need to hold the stomach in. No need to armor yourself. No need to appear composed here. Let the abdomen expand naturally with the inhale and melt with the exhale. Every organ, every muscle, every hidden place inside the torso receives the message that this is a safe moment. The body understands safety more through sensation than through logic. So let the sensation teach it now. Move your awareness into the hips and pelvis, those deep places where so much old tension, survival energy, and emotional memory can quietly collect. Let the hips unclench. Let the pelvis feel heavy and grounded. Let the seat of the body sink downward, supported fully by the bed beneath you. You are not holding yourself up anymore. The ground is holding you. The night is holding you. Life itself is holding you. Let this relaxation flow into the thighs, front and back, left and right. Feel the large muscles there softening, unwinding, releasing the day. Let the knees loosen. Let the calves grow warm and still. Let the shins soften. Let the ankles release. Now into the feet, the heels, the arches, the soles, the toes. Let the feet become deeply relaxed as though they are sinking into a soft, warm surface that perfectly receives them. Every step you took today is over now. Every road, every demand, every effort can be set down, and now feel the whole body together as one field of quiet sensation. Head relaxed, face soft, jaw loose, shoulders heavy, arms resting, chest open, belly released, hips grounded, legs still, feet at peace. Your body is no longer preparing for what might happen next. It is no longer organized around tension. It is beginning to remember another rhythm, the rhythm of surrender, the rhythm of safety, the rhythm of deep receptivity. The more the body relaxes, the more the subconscious opens. The more the subconscious opens, the more deeply tonight's inner movement can begin. Now that the body has softened, let the deeper act of release begin. This is the place where you stop trying to manage the unseen. This is the place where you gently set down control, not because you are giving up, but because you are allowing a wiser process to take over. You do not need to know exactly how change will happen. You do not need to supervise the mystery. The seed does not strain to become the tree. It simply rests in the right conditions and opens according to its nature. Tonight, you are giving yourself those conditions. If thoughts arise, let them arise. If memories pass through, let them pass through. If the mind wanders, let it wander for a moment without judgment. A wandering mind is not failure. It is only movement. And movement can always be guided back with gentleness. So each time you notice yourself drifting into thinking, Simply return to the breath, return to the body, return to the warmth in your chest. Not harshly, not critically, just kindly. Again and again. This kindness is part of the surrender. Imagine now that in front of you is a quiet doorway. It stands open, simple and inviting, with soft light beyond it. On this side of the doorway is the world of effort, overthinking, checking, controlling, trying to predict, trying to force, trying to hold everything together. On the other side is spaciousness, peace, trust, a vast inner stillness where nothing is demanded of you. See yourself stepping toward that doorway slowly. There is no fear in it, only relief, only the feeling that you are walking out of pressure and into permission, and now step through. As you cross the threshold, everything becomes quieter, wider, softer. The air feels warmer here. The silence feels alive, not empty. The space around you seems infinite, yet deeply intimate, as though you have entered a place that has always existed within you, waiting for you beneath the noise. In this place, you do not have to earn rest. You do not have to solve yourself. You do not have to prove your readiness. You are already allowed to be here. Let the need to force outcomes dissolve. Let the need to monitor progress dissolve. Let the need to ask, is it working, dissolve. Change often enters most deeply when the surface mind stops interfering. The moment you stop digging up the seed to check on it, growth begins below the surface. The moment you stop gripping the river, it carries you. The moment you stop wrestling with the night begins to heal you. So now surrender a little more. Let yourself float in this inner vastness. Let yourself be held by what you cannot fully explain. Trust that there is intelligence beneath conscious effort. Trust that the deeper mind knows how to receive impressions while you rest. Trust that what is repeated in calm feeling becomes more natural than what is repeated in struggle. There is nothing you must do perfectly here. You only have to remain willing to soften, willing to trust, willing to let the old tension loosen its hold on you. And if the mind comes back with noise, with questions, with little attempts to take charge again, smile inwardly and let them pass like distant clouds moving across a night sky. You do not need to chase them away. You do not need to follow them either. The sky remains untouched. Your deeper awareness remains untouched. Return again to the felt sense of space, the felt sense of peace, the felt sense of being supported by something larger than effort. Each return is a deepening. Each release is an opening. Now you begin to drift toward that delicate and beautiful threshold between waking and sleep, where the mind becomes quieter and the subconscious becomes more reachable. The thinking brain does not disappear all at once. It simply loosens. It softens its grip. It stops speaking so loudly. And beneath it, another state begins to emerge slower, gentler, more fluid. This is the gateway where impressions settle more deeply, where imagination feels more real, where resistance becomes thinner, and possibility becomes easier to receive. You may notice that thoughts feel farther apart now. The body feels heavier, calmer, more distant in the most peaceful way. Time may already seem less sharp. This is natural. This is safe. You are not losing control. You are moving into a more receptive level of awareness, a place where the surface mind relaxes and the deeper mind opens like a quiet flower at night. Here, new assumptions can be welcomed more easily. Here the nervous system is not arguing so loudly with peace. Here you are safe enough to become available to another version of yourself, another possibility, another way of being that once felt far away and is now beginning to feel gently near. Rest in that. Trust in that. Let yourself hover in this soft borderland where you are still aware but no longer efforting, still present but no longer tense, still listening but from a deeper place within. And now you rest at the edge of deeper receiving. The body is calm, the breath is steady, the heart is open, the mind is quieter than before. You have softened the outer layers, and beneath them a more receptive state has already begun to awaken. There is no need to rush the next step, no need to reach ahead. Simply remain here, open and unguarded, as though the soil of the inner world has been gently prepared and is now ready for something new to be planted. Stay in this stillness, stay in this softness. Let this calm become the atmosphere around you and within you. The old noise is fading, the deeper self is nearer. And in this quiet threshold, you are ready to receive what comes next, not through force, but through gentle willingness, through calm acceptance, through the silent power of being inwardly available. You wake and notice the difference before you explain it. It is quiet at first, almost too subtle for the old mind to name, but unmistakable. The room is still touched by pale morning light slipping through soft curtains, and for one calm moment, you simply feel yourself here. Not bracing, not replaying, not preparing for disappointment. Just here. Your first thought is cleaner now, gentler, stronger. It does not arrive carrying the weight of yesterday. It does not drag in the old story before your feet even meet the floor. Instead, there is space. A steady inner sentence forms with ease, I am different now. And the strange, beautiful thing is that it feels natural. Not forced, not performed. Familiar, as if this has been waiting underneath you all along. You lie there for another moment, aware of the softness beneath your body, the cool freshness in the air, the faint sound of morning somewhere beyond the window. You feel your chest rise and fall, and there is no war inside it now, no argument, no split between who you are and who you are becoming. The change is not loud, but it is complete enough to be felt in the way your body no longer resists the day. You sit up slowly. Your feet touch the floor, and even that feels different. Grounded, certain. You move like someone who is no longer asking life for permission to be whole. Your shoulders are softer. Your jaw is relaxed. Your face is calm before you even smile. The old identity does not greet you first anymore. It does not rush in to remind you of what has been hard delayed or missing. It is quieter now, farther away, losing its authority. You walk toward the mirror, and the morning light follows you across the room. The air feels clean. The silence feels warm. You look at your reflection, and for the first time, you are not searching for proof that you have changed. You are meeting someone you already know. Your eyes are clear. Your presence is steady. There's a softness in your expression, but also something stronger beneath it, a quiet decision that has already been made. You do not need to convince yourself here. You do not need to act like the new version of you. You are the new version of you. And that truth shows in the smallest things, in the way you stand, in the way you breathe, in the way your gaze does not drop. in the way your inner voice speaks with kindness instead of correction. You hear yourself say a few simple words softly, almost like a secret meant only for this moment. And even the sound of your own voice feels different now, less doubtful, less hurried, more rooted, as though something in you has finally stopped running. You hear calm in your tone. You hear self-trust. You hear the life of someone whose inner world is no longer built on fear. You turn and move into the morning as this version of yourself. You pour a drink, feel the cup warm in your hands, and notice how peace is no longer something you are trying to reach. It is already here, lightly resting inside you. The day has not even begun, and yet something essential has already shifted. You are no longer waking up inside the old pattern. You are waking up as the one who already changed. Now, let the scene widen. You step out into the world, and the world responds differently to you because you are meeting it differently. The air feels alive against your skin. The light seems brighter, clearer, as if everything around you has been quietly waiting for you to arrive as this version of yourself. You move forward with calm certainty, and people notice something before a single word is spoken. Your energy is settled, open, magnetic, without effort. You imagine yourself walking into a place that matters to you, a space connected to your future, your purpose, your fulfilled desire. Maybe it is a beautiful office, a creative room, a home filled with warmth, a gathering where your presence is welcomed. You hear voices, gentle movement, the small sounds of life unfolding in your favor. Someone looks at you with respect. Someone smiles as if they already trust what you carry. Opportunities do not feel distant here. They feel near natural, already moving toward you. You notice details that make it real. The texture of the space around you, the scent in the air, the tone of conversation, the feeling of being included, chosen, expected. You are no longer standing outside your life hoping the door opens. You are inside it now, participating, receiving, responding with ease. And as this scene expands, you let yourself become available to quiet miracles, a chance meeting, a timely message, an unexpected invitation, the perfect idea arriving at the perfect moment. You do not force any of it. You simply remain open. You let life organize itself around the identity you now embody. What belongs to you begins finding you. What matches your frequency begins recognizing you, and you move through this larger world with a steady inner knowing that synchronicities are no longer rare for you. They are part of the way your life now unfolds. Feel it now in your chest, not as a thought, but as a living warmth. The image you have created is no longer distant. It is beginning to carry emotion, and emotion is what makes it real in the deeper mind. So let yourself feel what this version of you feels. Relief first. The deep exhale of no longer fighting yourself, then gratitude, then joy, quiet and full, rising from somewhere deeper than words. Feel the sweetness of being aligned at last. Feel the tenderness of becoming someone you can trust. Feel the love that grows when you stop abandoning yourself and start meeting yourself with presence. Let that love spread through your body, through your face, your throat, your heart, your hands. Let it soften every place that once held strain. And now connect that feeling to the scenes you have just imagined. The peaceful morning, the open doors, the welcoming world, the recognition, the ease. Let each image be wrapped in gratitude and joy, as though your subconscious is marking it as safe, true, and already yours. You are not only seeing your new life, you are feeling it. You are teaching your inner world what fulfillment feels like. Stay with that for a moment. Love for who you are becoming. Gratitude for what is already unfolding. Joy for what is now inevitable. And as these feelings deepen, let them become the signal your subconscious remembers. This is the feeling of your new reality. This is the emotional home of your new identity. And now, very gently, let gratitude deepen. Not rushed, not spoken from the surface, but felt slowly, like warm light, filling the quiet spaces within you. Be grateful for this breath, for this moment, for the simple fact that something inside you is already changing. Feel gratitude for all that has carried you here, even the parts that once felt heavy, even the lessons that arrived through waiting, through longing, through uncertainty. They brought you to this threshold. They prepared your heart to recognize what is now entering your life and feel gratitude for what is already on its way, for the doors you cannot yet see, for the timing that is aligning, for the people, opportunities, and blessings already moving toward you. You do not need to chase them to be thankful for them. You can welcome them now in advance with a heart that trusts. Thank you for the peace that is growing in me. Thank you for the change that is settling into me. Thank you for the life that is opening for me. Thank you for what I have. Thank you for what is coming. Thank you for who I am becoming. Let each sentence sink deeper. Let each one land softly in the subconscious. Gratitude makes room. Gratitude opens the inner door. Gratitude tells the deeper mind, yes, this is safe to receive. Yes, this is allowed. Yes, I am ready. So rest here for a moment longer inside this quiet thankfulness and let it become natural to you. Let gratitude be the atmosphere around your new identity. Let it hold you, calm you, and prepare you for the truth you are now ready to claim. I am ready now to claim the truth of who I am. I am no longer waiting to become this version of myself. I am this version of myself now. I am steady. I am worthy. I am chosen for the life that matches my deepest vision. I am available for peace, for love, for abundance, for clarity, for all that reflects my new self-concept. I am the one who trusts myself. I am the one who moves with calm certainty. I am the one who no longer returns to the old story for identity. I am rooted in something deeper now. I am aligned in thought, in feeling, and expectation. I am becoming so familiar with this truth that it feels natural to carry it into every moment. I am magnetic to what is meant for me. I am receptive to what supports me. I am safe to be seen, safe to be loved, safe to receive, safe to succeed. I am no longer shrinking to fit an old version of life. I am expanding into the reality that already knows my name. I am the embodiment of the change I once hoped for, and if this identity feels true for you, let it become a small ritual of commitment. You may whisper it in the comments, letting your words witness your transformation, and join this circle by subscribing, so we continue strengthening this new self together. Let that simple act become a seal, a gentle confirmation that you are saying yes to the life now unfolding from within you. I am, yes, I am ready. I am open. I am already becoming what I have imagined. I am already the one. I am already living from the end. I am already at home in this identity. And the more I repeat it, the more deeply it settles until it is no longer an affirmation, but a fact. I act in harmony with the identity I now hold within. I move through my days with clarity, and every choice I make sends a signal to the world that I know who I am. I speak with calm. I decide with trust. I respond from wholeness, not from fear. My behavior reflects my inner alignment, and that alignment grows stronger each day. I notice how naturally I choose what supports me now. I honor what gives me peace. I welcome what expands me. I turn away from what weakens my self-concept. I no longer send mixed messages with doubt, hesitation, or self-abandonment. I send one clear message through my thoughts, my energy, my posture, my words, and my actions. I am ready for the life I claim. I show up as the version of me who expects good things. I follow through. I listen to my inner knowing. I allow my habits to match my vision. I allow my standards to rise. I allow my presence to communicate confidence before I even speak. The world reads the signals I now send, and those signals are clean, steady, and true. I think in alignment. I feel in alignment. I move in alignment. What I believe, what I feel, and what I do are no longer pulling in different directions. They are working together now. They are forming one identity, one frequency, one lived message. And because of that, the people, opportunities, and outcomes that meet me begin to reflect the same coherence back to me. I am someone who follows the path of alignment. I am someone who honors the new story with visible choices. I am someone whose energy is confirmed by behavior. I trust what I am building. I trust the signals I send. I trust the reality that answers them. And now, let this practice stay with you like a soft light, steady and close, even as you drift deeper. Return to it often. Let these truths become familiar through repetition, through devotion, through gentle remembering. And if this space continues to nourish you, stay connected, subscribe, and keep walking this path with us, one quiet night at a time. For now, rest in the feeling that something has already been set in motion. Your new identity has been welcomed. Your inner world has begun to agree. And as you soften further, as the mind grows quieter and the body more still, you can move gently toward the next layer of surrender, where this new frequency settles fully into sleep. You do not need to hold the picture anymore. You have already touched the feeling, and that feeling is enough. Let the image grow softer now. Let the scene drift farther away, like a balloon rising into a wide and quiet night sky. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to keep it in place. You do not need to repeat it to make it real. The feeling remains even when the image fades, just as warmth lingers after sunset, just as perfume stays in the air after someone has gone, just as music can still be felt after the final note has disappeared. What has been accepted in feeling does not vanish. It stays, it settles, it sinks gently into the deeper mind. So now, let the picture loosen. Let the edges blur. Let the details dissolve into softness. You are not losing anything. You are allowing it to root more deeply. There is nothing fragile here. Nothing is slipping away. What is truly received does not need constant effort. And sometimes trying too hard is only another way of doubting. So tonight, you release the strain. You release the watching. You release the need to supervise what has already been planted. The scene can go. The state remains. The image may fade like moonlight behind a curtain, but the calm, the certainty, the quiet knowing stay with you. You keep the frequency. You keep the emotional truth. You keep the inner acceptance. And the night can continue the work without your supervision. The deeper mind knows what to do with what you have felt. It knows how to keep it. It knows how to shape around it. It knows how to carry it forward in silence. So rest your effort now. Let the picture float away. Let it become light. Let it dissolve into the field of night. And keep only this: the feeling is still here. The state is still here. The knowing is still here. You do not need to force. You do not need to hold. You only need to remain available to the feeling that it is already done. Softly now, gently now, let the image go, and keep the peace it gave you. Keep the certainty. Keep the quiet fulfillment. The scene is released. The frequency remains. You are no longer separate from the life you have chosen. You are not calling it from a distance. You are meeting it in the same field because the frequency within you and the reality meant for you are already speaking the same language. What belongs to you by resonance does not need struggle. It responds to coherence. It responds to quiet certainty. It responds to the steady signal of a self who no longer pleads, no longer doubts, no longer wonders if it is possible. You are available to it now. Feel yourself as part of something larger, a living field of intelligence, a vast invisible presence that receives every calm assumption and answers every embodied truth. You are not outside of this field. You are within it, and it is within you. Your peace is a message. Your gratitude is a message. Your inner knowing is a message. And the field responds to what you are more than to what you ask. So tonight, you rest as one coherent signal. No contradiction. No inner argument. No divided energy. Only this quiet harmony. I am aligned. I am receptive. I am already in relationship with what is mine. And because of that, what is meant for you is even now being drawn into form, not by force, but by belonging, not by chasing, but by resonance. What matches your accepted state is finding its way. What carries your name is moving closer. What reflects your inner truth is arranging itself in seen and unseen ways. You do not have to manage the path. You do not have to calculate the hour. You only remain faithful to the frequency of already being, and from that state life can answer gently, naturally, inevitably. And as you continue to soften, there is a quiet center within you that remains awake in the gentlest way, deep behind the eyes in that secret inner chamber where night and vision meet. A subtle window opens, not to effort, not to analysis, but to light, a tender inner light, a silent place of knowing. Here insight does not push, it arrives. Here guidance does not shout, it shimmers. Let that inner window stay open now, soft and natural, like a star seen through mist, like a candle glowing in a distant room. Your deeper vision knows how to receive what the mind does not need to force. In stillness it opens, in trust it brightens, in rest it listens, and as your body grows heavier, this inner space remains clear, quietly, welcoming inspiration, quietly, welcoming wisdom, quietly welcoming the gentle impressions meant for you. Nothing to do, nothing to figure out, only a soft openness within where truth can enter like moonlight, soundless and sure. Now let the truth settle deeper. No more reaching, no more asking, only remembering. I am already the one. I am already aligned. I am already chosen by the life I have accepted within. Let these words fall gently through you without strain, without effort. like warm rain sinking into quiet ground. I trust what is unfolding. I trust what is unseen. I trust the wisdom moving through every part of my life. And even now, as the night grows softer, gratitude rises naturally. Not gratitude for something far away, but gratitude for something already alive within. Thank you for this peace. Thank you for this certainty. Thank you for this inner completion. You do not have to earn what matches your being. You do not have to prove what is already yours in consciousness. So rest again in the feeling, I am safe. I am guided. I am receptive. I am fulfilled. I am at peace. Let each phrase become heavier, slower, truer. I am safe. I am guided. I am receptive. I am fulfilled. I am at peace. And underneath it all, a deeper current continues. It is done. It is done. It is done, not with force, but with calm finality. Let trust wrap around you now. Let gratitude warm the heart. Let alignment become your resting place. There is nothing missing in this moment. There is nothing to chase in this moment. There is only this quiet union between your inner state and the life already answering it. So breathe into that softly. I trust, I receive, I rest. I trust, I receive, I rest. And with each repetition, you sink more deeply into the gentle certainty that all is well, that all is moving, that all is aligning in perfect stillness, in perfect timing, in perfect peace. Now everything can become slower, softer, quieter. The body knows the way down. It does not need instruction for every step. It remembers how to release, how to unclench, how to grow still beneath the kindness of night. Let the forehead soften. Let the jaw rest. Let the throat be loose and open. Let the shoulders drop a little more. Let the chest move easily. Let the belly be warm and unguarded. Let the hands be heavy. Let the legs be loose. Let the whole body feel safely claimed by rest. Nothing is required of you now. No fixing, no planning, no becoming, only sinking, as though you are lying on a quiet shore, and each breath is a small wave sliding in and sliding out, carrying you farther into peace, in and out, and with every exhale, you fall a little deeper into comfort, into stillness, into the healing dark. The night is not empty, it is holding you. The bed is holding you. The darkness is holding you. The silence is holding you. You are safe here, safe to release the day, safe to release effort, safe to release even the need to stay aware. Let sleep come like warm velvet. Let it gather around your mind. Let it cover every busy edge. Let it dim every last spark of tension. You do not need to enter sleep. Sleep is already coming to meet you, gently, surely, naturally. And as it comes closer, your thoughts can grow farther apart. More space, more softness, more drifting, like lanterns floating away across a still lake, like clouds dissolving into a moonless sky, like snow falling where no sound is needed. Everything slows now. The breath slower, the mind slower, the body heavier, and deeper underneath something wise continues its quiet work, restoring, rebalancing, renewing. While you sleep, peace settles where effort used to live. While you sleep, clarity settles where noise used to live. While you sleep, the deeper self arranges all that is needed in perfect silence. So let yourself go farther down now, down into softness, down into warmth, down into that beautiful place where nothing is demanded and everything is restored. The eyes can rest, the tongue can rest, the heart can rest. Even the inner world grows dim and tender now, as though every room inside you is lowering its lights. And in this gentle dimness you are protected, you are carried, you are restored. There is nowhere else to be, only here, only this breath, only this descent into deep and peaceful sleep. Slower now, heavier now, quieter now. And as you drift, let the last remaining thoughts melt into simple feeling. I am safe, I am held, I can rest. I am safe, I am held, I can rest. Again, more faintly now. I am safe, I am held, I can rest. And with that, you drift farther, deeper, lower into the calm, into the stillness, into the soft and perfect welcome of sleep. And now there is nothing more to do. Only rest, only soften, only let the night finish this journey for you. You can remain here drifting in peace, held by the quiet, carried by the gentle rhythm of sleep. And if this calm has touched something deep within you, you may subscribe so we can meet here again another night and share this peace again softly, gently when you are ready. And if someone you love needs comfort, you may share this with them too, like passing along a small light in the dark. But for now, nothing more is needed. Only this breath, only this stillness, only this soft and silent descent. Sleep now, rest now, let go now, and farther down, farther out, farther into peace, safe, held, silent, drifting, sleeping, and all is well.